Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first episode of the Glory Hunter career mode here, following our Bournemouth career mode. We are now going to go ahead and begin our journey here at Wolfsburg. We are going to look to win the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal, and then possibly move on to different clubs here on out. The objective is to win every single league title, where it goes from Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, Ligue 1, the Prem obviously, maybe a 6th league, and then also we want to win, actually no, I think I just do top 5 leagues, and then we also want to win European competitions, whether that be the Europa League, obviously Champions League, and maybe Conference League, depending on the teams that we get later on. Obviously, the Conference League is not going to be a main objective. But if we are in the Conference League at any of the clubs that we are in the future, we will look to aim to win that. We also have international management on, so we will look to win the World Cup and the Euros with an international team. Obviously, beginning not this season, but at the end of next season's for the Euros. In our first game of the season, it's against Dortmund. Gittins, Chance, Dahoud, Wolf, Malin, Schul, Schlotterbeck, Meyer, Net. Let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, we have made no changes at all. Now, obviously, we won't be playing every single game, and this won't be a normal type of career mode. It'll be a little bit more fast-paced. So maybe 3 to 4 episodes per club per season. Well, not per club, but per season, which might be per club. Obviously, I am going to limit this to around 10 to 15 seasons max to try and win everything we possibly can. Whipped in, cleared. It's at Gittins' path though. We deal well with it, and Mencha has a ball. It's only him against Vertic. Vertic is going to win that battle. Wolf. Shot. How does that get off? It's 1-0 for Dortmund. And for Nemecha. Nemecha, shot blocked. Arnold. Baku! Is that another save? It is. Alvarez. Dortmund trying to double the lead. They do double the lead. It's 2-0. Over the top for Marmoush. Marmoush, touch not great. Out wide for Gerhardt. He spins. Finding Wind, who's on for Nemecha. And we get a consolation goal right at the end of the game. We lose 2-1 to Dortmund in our opener. We are going to go ahead and try to loan in, not Bukayo Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe in from Arsenal just for this year. See what they say. See if he actually would want to join Wolfsburg. Obviously, not getting that much game time at Arsenal despite the injury. And honestly, after I've seen rumors last week that Arsenal are willing to even sell him at the end of this season, which would be absolutely absurd. They accept their wage split, and I think my game's about to crash because it's stuck in this window. So I might have to do this again. Alright, let's try this again. See if the game crashes this time. Obviously, basic loan for Smith-Rowe. A 1-year loan. I believe we'll only be at the club for 1 year. Whether we win the Bundesliga this season or not, we might have to come back to Germany. We are going to try and make them do a 70-30 split this time. They want a 60-40. I honestly don't care. So I'll just settle on that. And we get to the menu. I'm also going to go ahead and bring in Kondobia, or try to bring him in, Kondobia, to help sort out our midfield a little bit more. It needs some work in it. And he could be the answer for him. I'm all for 30 million flat. See what they say. That's acceptable. That's fine with me. We bring him in, and he'll be our technically first signing of the summer. And Kondobia is walking through the front doors. Midfield signing number 1 of 2 in this summer, obviously. This one being permanent. 30 million from Atletico Madrid to Wolfsburg. Let's see what he can bring to the team. And Emil Smith-Rowe is joining the squad on loan. He accepted the terms. He's now in Germany, where he will get plenty of game time because he'll be our starter winger from now on out. Second game of the season, and first for Smith-Rowe, a new formation, 4-3-3 attack, and the players didn't save because Gerhardt was Cam but it doesn't matter. It's Wimmer, it's Smith Rowe, it's Borno, and it's Nemecha all on the score sheet in the second half. A 4-0 thumping. We get our first win of the season. And so after 5 games, we are 3-2. We have 9 points, sitting 7th in the league, where FSV Mons are sitting 5-1-0, 16 points. Bayern Munich have 4 wins, 1 loss with 12 points. We are playing against Bayern Munich up next, 3 points below. We obviously want to win the league. It's not the main objective for this season. Maybe come back another season with somebody like Bayern Munich or Dortmund to try and win the league then. I think we do try and focus on the DFB Pokal a little bit more than the league, but the league is there to be won, obviously. And especially if we can get an early result against Bayern Munich. Obviously failing in first game of the season against Dortmund. But here is Nemecha looking to find partner. Nemecha can't do so. Smith Rowe now in for Wimmer, back in for Nemecha. Is that Kondobia making a run? But we're going to look to find Wimmer out wide. Wimmer outstrengths his opponent. And he finds the back, and then it's 1-0 for Wolfsburg. It's been coming. LaCroix trying to defend the cross. He blocks the first one. Surely Tell is offside there. Kondobia is able to get there and go halftime 1-0 up against Bayern Munich. Nemecha out wide for Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, he has Nemecha making a run. Can he find him? He can. 2-0. It's a beautiful ball from Smith Rowe. And it's a beautiful finish from Nemecha to make it 2. Oh, Baku, good ball for Nemecha. Over the top for Nemecha. He finds Smith Rowe. He's getting his payback. Well, not his payback. He's getting his end of the deal. And Smith Rowe, his first game for me at least. It's a goal and assist. Smith Rowe, LaCroix, that might be game over. It is game over. A 3-0 thumping against Bayern Munich. Puts us at least level with them and should take us over them in the league as well. In DFB Pokal round 2, we get RB Leipzig in our first round of playing it. Going through, there's actually some games already being played. Augsburg go through, Köln go through, Styrker goes through on penalties. Waldhof goes through against Freiburg. Bayern Munich obviously go through. That's expected. Bochum beats Hamburger. And Frankfurt beats Fourth. Is Dortmund in here? Yes, they play Union Berlin. We have to win this game, obviously. We want to win at least one trophy in our first season. Bundesliga, we are sitting in 7th after a couple of awful performances. We did draw to Leipzig in the league right before this game. Let's get into it. Same exact team that y'all have been seeing. And this might be the last game of the episode, possibly. Smith Rowe, Nemecha. The Nemecha duo ship here is doing good, and they're continuing to do good. It's a good save from the keeper and out for a corner. It's honestly good work by Smith Rowe. Gert to whip the cross in. Smith Rowe with the header. And it's 1-0 for Wolfsburg. Again, it's been coming. Took us 32 minutes, but after 20 attacks already, Smith Rowe is at the end of it. Halftime, 1-0. Is it 1? Yeah, it is 1-0 up against Leipzig in the Pokal. And Leipzig stepping the pressure up early in the second half. Baku is able to clear it. Wimmer heads it for Kondobia. His control is not the greatest. And Leipzig again is Forsberg. Campbell. Andre Silva. 1-1. Is that Sazolsby? It is. Nemecha. Smith Rowe. Back post. That's actually Nemecha on the volley. Blast into the back, and then Wolfsburg just win the game. An absolutely beautiful volley from Nemecha. Look at that volley. First time finish on the roof of the net. Keeper, absolutely no chance at all. Out of bounds. Game over. We win 2-1 against Leipzig. Back. We are sitting 3rd in the league. 5 points from first place, Hoffenheim. That's going to be interesting. That's actually interesting that they're doing very well. Frankfurt in 2nd. Bayern Munich all the way down in 7th with Leipzig. 2 points behind them. When we come back, we also have round 3 of the DFB Pokal. And then if we win that, we are in the quarterfinals where Frankfurt versus Hertha Berlin. Bayern Munich are still in here. Gladbach go through, Leverkusen go through, Dortmund go just based off of penalties against Bochum, and then FC Schalke against FC St. Pauli. I will see y'all next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.